Reconnected. Looks like I'm back. Are we back for good? Nope. Dropping frames again. Yeah. Yes, not even a sexy butt, like the one on this mandrake route. Oh, I can see what happened. What I can check out the other mirror world without planting the mandrake root first. See what happens. Or see what it looks like, rather. Rusty key. Yeah. Should I? No. My faithful companion, who kept many secrets with me over the long nights of research. A small bird that managed to lead the others through the treacherous fog. Raymundus chose an apt name for the compound. Okay, we got the disc. This is good, actually, because now I know what I'm doing. This shouldn't go... This should go fairly quickly. Okay, and then, yeah, I can also make sure to note down the symbols. Beware of animal death coming up. Grab key. Be gone. Giant scary Link statue. And then a bunch of dudes who yell at me. He has a bad case of dead wife. Yes, unfortunately, it's terminal. Oh, whoops, I didn't get the, Actually, no, I think that's somewhere else. The poster. Oh yeah, no, that was not here at first. Interesting. Huh. Oh shoot, wait, hold on, before I do anything here, let me go back to the mansion. I think I still can at this point. I haven't done anything. Don't touch anything. Go back to the mansion, write down the symbols. Yes, good, okay. Yeah, no, I think the flyer for the play was in the ruins, if I remember correctly. Here we go. Okay, notepad. Okay, so the first two are the tridenty thingy. And then the double cross thingy. Good. Creepy child shadow. Yeah. Splut. Okay, so let's not plant the mandrake root just yet. Ah, there's this. Good. That opens that up. Grand piano, missing a key. Piano key. Yeah, here we go. A wooden coffin lies abandoned on the lawn. It is firmly closed. Give music sheet. And through the mirror. This is good because it lets me puts me in a good place to plant the root. Right out here. And then go right back. Well, I think the only reason for planting the root is so you get the other symbol. Like their symbols. Not that that's not a good reason to do so, but I think it might be optional. All right. Okay, so there's the zigzaggy thing. Oh, interesting. These are mirrored. Huh. That's cool. Ziggy zaggy. And then Trogdor. An S and a more different S. Consummate V's. Yeah, good enough. But no big beefy arm sticking out of the back of his neck there. And no wigglies. Oh wait, oops. Other piano. The one that only needs one key replaced and not 87 of them. Excuse me. Okay, is this going to work properly now? Ah, okay. So you get the achievement if you do it your first try. Gah. So I think yeah, so I think like all the my my theory is that like all the horrible things that happened to the people who happened to the members of the playwright were the custodian punishing them for getting too close. Like Anthony Beechworth's wife dying, that was the custodian's doing. I think Professor Wright's dementia, probably also the custodian, etc., etc. Whatever the fuck happened to Hugo. That monster thingy that like climbed out of the walls or whatever it was. I think that was probably his punishment. Huh. Yeah, wow. I I feel like this is a game that I think that I want to play it over again from the beginning. Like now that I know that Jeremiah was actually the mastermind of the whole thing, because it definitely presented him as like, oh, I'm the newbie. But I mean, there's a reason for that because he had amnesia and he forgot everything he once knew. That's really cool. Okay, and we have the kind of the T-shaped thing with a kickstand, and then a V-shaped thing with a little loop at one end. So yeah, here's the there's the full sequence right there, and I did my best to unmirror the two in the middle. Okay, So wow, yeah, I totally managed to like brute force my way through that my initially, like purely by accident. Well, not really by accident, like because there was a system to it, and it does just say, "Oh, this is wrong." That drops you back to the beginning, which makes it not that hard to brute force. But it would have been nice if I'd had a chance to go back and examine the symbols once I knew why I needed them. I mean, that just goes to show, I guess. Always write everything down. Take copious notes. Okay, we're looking for the little zigzaggy thing. Not that one. Oh no, it's gonna be the other one. It's gonna be the dragon. Dragon then zigzag. Because mirrored. Whoops. I did not realize. It did not occur to me that the mirror also applies to the order. Because of course it does. Silly me. So let me just go. Whoop. Put a little arrow. Those are swapped. Now we want the zigzaggy one. Not that way. That one. And then the T shape with a kickstand. Which I think is all the way on the far left here. Yeah, that one. And then the V shape, which is that one. Beautiful. Bertie thirds. What did I even need the feather for? I don't think I did anything with it. Maybe there's a use for it in the other ending or something? Ah, yeah, here it is. Perhaps it will prove useful. How? I definitely never found a use for it. We looked for you, Kaufman and I. I'm truly sorry about your friend. Sometimes terrible fates befall the companions of travelers. The other world protects itself. It conceals itself within a veil, and it reacts violently when that veil is disturbed. I knew you would reach us. He doubted Kaufman would make it, but he knew you would. Okay, so that's why Kaufman died. He was getting too close, and the custodian went, "Have a terminal illness." I'm gonna pick a wrong answer to see what happens. Do you mean Mr. Ashdown? No. Hugo came here long before the rest of us, but he made a terrible mistake. He peered into his own truth, and he was transformed. Oh. Do you mean Mr. Beechworth? No, Anthony started the group at school, but by the end of his life, he had lost the determination to go any further. Yeah, I feel like the game sets it up so that it looks like Anthony Beechworth is the one who starts it all. And he kind of does, but Jeremiah is the one who carries the torch, so to speak. First language. You must stop him, Doctor. You must stop him before the curtain closes forever. Nah. There is no time. You must decide. The moment has passed. Now it is too late. We are doomed. Doomed as doomed can be, I must say. Oh. Was that like that before? Oh, no. Okay. The mask that I had worn lay on the ground, melting like wax over the wet cobblestones. Dizzy and exhausted, I wandered the streets until at last I returned home. It seemed very small, as it always does after a long journey. As I removed my coat, I found a feather in one of the pockets. The same one that I had discovered before being engulfed by a black mass of the Simmer. With a jolt, I realized that it had not been a dream, and I was ashamed how quickly I had deluded myself into thinking otherwise. I kindled a fire and placed the feather on the crackling flames. As it burned, I heard the distant calls of crows in the street. Despite the heat, I shivered. My patient and friend Jeremiah Devitt had sacrificed himself. He had accepted the consequences of his friend's actions. and his own as well. He had crossed the threshold, leaving the veil through the red curtain of truth, and forever closed the last door that had led to those horrors. But I had not found the strength to follow him. I could not take his place. I doubt that I will ever learn the fates of those who remained there, those who are hopelessly trapped in Xylothal. My thoughts now turn increasingly to the last mission to which my friend Kaufman entrusted me. I must make sure that no one ever learns what we discovered. Vidite ne quis sciat. So, I kind of suspect that either that in both of those endings, the person who is narrating, either Jeremiah Devitt or Dr. Wakefield, probably commits suicide, because that's the surest possible way that no one will ever learn what they learned. That's my extremely morbid theory. So yeah. Boo aside. I like it. Hey, Demonomaniac, yeah. I just finished the other ending. As far as I know, there are two endings, and I speed ran the last episode to get the other one. Both of them, I mean, neither one of them is particularly good, I guess. I don't know, like, I kind of wish there was an ending where Jeremiah recovers his memory and decides, actually, no, I do want to learn to achieve the first language and, learn the first language and acquire the powers of creation. Like, I want to know what would have happened. I want to know the bonkers apocalypse that would have resulted from that. It seems a little anticlimactic otherwise. But still cool. Still really like this game. Would play again. A super happy ending, yeah. No, yeah, like he was a well-intentioned extremist who actually had his priorities straight. he would have brought the world into a new era of learning and goodness. God, yeah, and that sound, that's the sound of the bird tapping its beak on the window, that we heard at the very beginning of the game, I think. Does something happen if I let this sit on the end screen long enough? Oh. Oh! Oh, Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't really I didn't see this on the other ending, but maybe I didn't wait long enough. And I wonder if it's different. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna go through the whole chapter again just to see the other ending. I'm guessing the same thing would happen actually, because this is the pretty typical end episode end screen that we've seen before. And we already did the extras, so yeah, cool. So that managed to take up most of my 2 hour stream slot. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna end there. And yeah, oh, so glad I finally got around to playing this game, or playing the full game, since I was since I'd only played a few episodes previously and have been sitting on this for a long time. So yeah, what is next for Mortality Monday? Well, I will tell you what's next for Mortality Monday, provided I can get it running properly. I haven't actually tried yet. I'm going to assume it's going to work perfectly, which is probably an unsafe assumption to make. But my plan is Toonstruck, which is a game I've never played and I know very little about, other than that it's weird. So that'll be a total mood whiplash from this game. So that should be interesting. We'll start that next Monday, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. And I should actually, read the manual before I before I start the stream. But yeah, that's the plan. Toonstruck next Monday. I might also need content warnings. Okay, thank you for that. I will look into that and see if I can prepare properly. And if you know of any, then by all means let me know, so I can list them. I'm gonna guess there's clowns. I'm gonna guess that's one of the content warnings right there, is clowns. But yeah, I know very little about that game, and we will find out together. Sexual assault. Okay, yeah, no, I can. All right, no, I can kind of. I could see that being a thing, because 90s and 90s, was that the 90s? I don't remember exactly when that game was made. But yeah, I'm gonna that's probably a pretty safe assumption to make, unfortunately. But yes, thank you for that. I will I'll put content warnings up as I can. And yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, good to know. Right, so yeah, sorry for the internet cutting out again on this stream. Apparently the internet is too creeped out by this game to let me stream it smoothly. But fortunately it was not. It was only a temporary hiccup. It did not just cut my entire stream like it did that one time. That sucked. So, let me find someone to raid. What is this? We got some Metroid Dread. Ooh, Heroes of Might and Magic. Sure. I raided Taco Adventure last night, but sure, he's always playing something cool, so I'll raid him again. Why not? God, that brings back memories. That's the only Might and Magic game I ever played, was Heroes of Might and Magic, and I don't think I ever got very far in it. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for staying with me through my. I think the crankiness has been staved off a bit by this rad game. So I'm glad that I did this, because I'm feeling a bit in a better mood now. So yay for that. So thank you again, and I will see you folks next week. And of course, check out Makafort's stream of Shadow Hearts tomorrow evening. And yeah, have a good one. Good night. take care, and don't be sleep deprived like I am. Watch me not follow my own advice. Good night.